Life of Pixel is a PlayStation mobile game you should be taking a look at. A lonely Pixel is tired of being just another colored square, so he sets off to learn the history of where he came from. Life of Pixel has a very similar formula to what you'd see on other mobile games or desktop flash games. It's a lot like N+. Each screen has an exit, and you have to collect all necessary items until the exit opens. What happens in between is a series of careful platforming while avoiding dangerous enemies and hazards. While it is very similar, it's still just as fun. But not only is it fun, it's just as challenging. I was constantly replaying levels over and over, cursing at my own faults trying to complete each level. This is a real challenge, and it will take you some time. What really makes Life of Pixel stand out is the levels. As you'd imagine, Life of Pixel is based around pixels, much like any other electronic screen ever made. But here you'll find levels are actually based on old video game machines. Levels are themed off of what system you're actually playing on. So when you're playing the ZX Spectrum levels, those levels are made with ZX Spectrum completely in mind. Color palettes, pixel sizes, and overall personality of the system in question are recreated for the levels. It was so cool to play the levels from ZX81, to then transfer into color on the Atari 2600, then further on to play the green and gray tint of Game Boy games. The system's personalities were captured beautifully. Match this with fun gameplay and you've got a really great mobile experience. Most of my time with Life with Pixel has been great, though one minor occurrence I ran into too often to count was the cheap deaths. Levels where there were multiple screens always had cheap deaths. Just as I'm about to move safely into the next screen, I got immediately killed by spikes, or enemies, or whatever was waiting for me right on the edge of the screen. This happened a lot, and began to frustrate me when I worked so hard to clear a specific level only for a cheap death to ruin it. While this did happen often, it didn't break my addiction to keep playing, and that's something that's going to hook you, the one more level mentality. It will get you hooked. Life of Pixel is really awesome. The gameplay is familiar and fun, and the level design is fantastic. There's a good assortment of levels to play that will keep you busy, and you just won't want to put it down. Go live the life of a pixel now. It's not all that bad.